What's up, everybody? It's John with John Sports Cards coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing today? Hey, we're going to dive into something from our To-Do Archives box. This came out in 1994. This is Baseball, the American Epic. It's a set based on the Ken Burns baseball documentary series, innings 1 through 10. You can actually watch that on Amazon Prime. It's not free. It was free for a while, but I think you can get it on PBS Documentaries, which is one of the channels, and I think there's a 7-day trial if you haven't signed up for it before, and you can watch it there for, you have a week to watch. I think that's enough time to watch this documentary series. It's a wonderful series. It's just, I can't even, words can't describe this series. So it's phenomenal. So go check it out. Tons and tons of baseball history, starting from the beginning days all the way to the 10th inning. I'm on inning number, starting out inning number 7, which is the 7th episode, 7th documentary. They're long. Some of them are a couple hours long, but definitely worth a watch. A lot of footage, historical footage and information that I wasn't aware of, and just an incredible documentary series that Ken Burns made years ago. So we're going to open up the set. I bought this last year. It's been sitting around in the to-do box. I figured I should dive into this. It's always cool to check out sets. We're looking for this Michael Jordan card. There are 3 inserts in this. I think it's an 80-card set, I believe. There are 3 possible inserts. There's a Jordan insert, a Mickey Mantle insert, and a Babe Ruth insert. The Jordan, I think you had to purchase this by mail, this set, in order to get that. The Ruth one, I'm not 100% sure if that came just in the overall general mass production of this release. And then there was a QVC version of this set that you could purchase, and that had, I think that's the one that has the mantle. There are also 2 little subsets that you can try to look at and find. One was a General Motors subset. Another one's a Little Debbie Snack Cakes little subset. The General Motors one, I'm not sure how you got that. I don't know if that was given out to employees. I know the Little Debbie one you had to send in. I think it cost $3.99. And yeah, if we find those, we'll present those to you here on the channel too. It's always cool to check out, sets like this. And like it says here, premium cards that capture baseball's historic past. So we're gonna check this out right now. And yeah, see if we get this Jordan card first of all. And then check these rest of the set out. And there it is. So let's get this out of here. Take a look at that card. See what kind of condition it's in. A little digged up corner here. But there he is when he was in the Birmingham Barons. Never made to the majors yet. It's got a ding here too. So that's a little bit disappointing. Probably bounced around in the box. This obviously isn't anything I would ever get graded based on the condition. But, we'll add to the collection. Put this in a top loader and save it. So there you go with that. Okay, let's start out with this. I think we'll go with this side with the checklist. I'm guessing these will all be in order. Maybe not. So we're going backwards. So let's see. Pause this. I'm going to put these cards in order and we'll be right back. Okay. So let's get into the set now. I had to put everything in order. The cards are backwards. So like the earlier cards, they're by year or by years that something significant may have happened. And they were from you started out in the 1800s all the way to the 1930s something, and then they continued all the way to 93. So I just put them in order so we could have a better look at this and look at these in sequential order here. So start out here. Now, I've seen these cards before. They came in something that we opened up this past year, and they were part of these cards, not the full set, in this baseball card release. It was like a mystery Fairfield type-ish kind of product. So 1800s our game. It's the beginning days of baseball. This is Alexander Cartwright, 1845. New York Knickerbockers. Henry Chadwick, promoter of baseball. The fair sex, it says here. I guess women were playing too back then. It does cover the women's league as well, which I ran for like 10 years. I wasn't aware of that. And produced some really good players. Obviously, A League of Their Own is the big, film that documented, that referenced that whole women's league, and the names out of that, and some of the kids of some of those players that are playing in the bigs, Bill Lee, Casey Kendall, and then there might have been a couple others. So here's Harry Wright, 1869. Baseball starting to come to its own. 1876, Albert Goodwill Spalding, being named as Spalding. We know Spalding from baseball and from Spalding basketballs. Cap Anson. 1883. Moses Fleetwood Walker. King Kelly. We'll go through these, and we'll maybe try to read a few of these as we go through them. John Montgomery Ward. Here's Ty Cobb, 1909. Phenomenal player, terrible human being. This is 1904, so they're out of order for some reason. I don't know why 1909 is before these, but you got John McGraw. Rube Waddell. Christy Matheson. Walter Johnson. Just phenomenal Hall of Famers, players. Alta Weiss. So more of women's baseball. And Fred Merkel. I think that baseball had a different kind of purity as back then. And, I look at it now, and it's just not the same to me as far as, when I started watching baseball, it was in the 70s. But sort of lost something as the time has gone on. And, it's a business, but, and as a form of entertainment as well. So take me out to the ball game. John Henry Lloyd. Honus Wagner. Woodrow Wilson throwing out for first pitch. So Fred Taft says here, William Howard Taft, first president, threw out a ball in 1910, and this Woodrow Wilson throwing it out in 1915. Hap Lloydie? Nap Lloydie? That's how you say his name. Addie Joss, 1911, 1912, Joe Wood. Man, a long time ago, folks. Royal Rooters. Boston, 1912. New ballpark. 1913, Ebbets Field. Johnny Evers. World War I. Shoeless Joe Jackson, 1919, the Black Sox scandal. 8 Men Out's a great movie. If you haven't seen that, for all you baseball people out there, it's a great historical film as far as the story behind the Black Sox scandal. Poor Shoeless Joe Jackson, unbelievable player, just got banned, and it's just just a very, very sad part of baseball history, but an interesting one. Babe Ruth, phenomenal player. Out of order, the 1927. This one's Rube Foster, 1920. Ray Chapman. Kennesaw Mountain Landis. Kind of a despicable human being. First commissioner. Yankee Stadium. Rogers Hornsby. Hall of Famer right there. Warren Hardin. Lou Gehrig. Great player. Grover Alexander. This is when he came back to pitch. The Cubs had let him go. They dumped him, and then he went and signed with the Cardinals, and then he helped them win the World Series that year, or I think it was 26. And so I think he was 40 years old, so, you know, kind of old for a baseball player back then. House of David, 1929. Satchel Paige, covered the Negro Leagues here in this documentary as well. Just a lot of unbelievable ball players that never got the opportunity to play in the majors. Some did, a lot of them didn't, though. Lefty Grove, 1931. And they would have been a little more open-minded back then. Okay, Jimmy Fox. Later coach in the Women's League. Connie Mack. Josh Gibson from our Homestead Grays. The all-time greats. That was 1937, that's 1934. Dizzy Dean. So the cards are in order, just the years are different. So that's card 44, card 45. I don't know why they did that. Carl Hubble. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Bob Feller. Hall of Famer there, here with the Indians. Cool Papa Bell. They're an unbelievable player. Jackie Robinson. First player to break the color barrier. Thanks to Branch Rickey. Ted Williams, another unbelievable player, and that's different. Oh, I haven't seen that. So that is just said authenticated. Interesting. It's the only card that I've seen that have that little logo on there. The Symphony Band, 1941. Brooklyn Dodgers. And Williams, by the way, was just a great player. The press hated him. The fans, from what I heard, when I watched, definitely a character, but just an unbelievable player. And, Hall of Famer there, Ted Williams. Hank Greenberg, another Hall of Famer. Great player for the Detroit Tigers. So here's Annabelle Lee. This is the Women's League. I'm going to start up in 44. Like I said, I think they said it ran for 10 years. And baseball banned women, period. I think they said 1952, which was banned women from ever playing baseball professionally with men, which is just okay. I mean, it makes sense and it doesn't make sense. But Branch Rickey. This is Harry S. Truman throwing out the first pitch. Branch Rickey and Jackie Robinson, by the way. Not to overlook that. That's when I believe that's the photo when he signed and went to the Brooklyn Dodgers from what was it, Kansas City? Or was he in Montreal in the minors? That's what that's where he was. Casey Stengel, 1953. Bobby Thompson's probably the shot that heard around the world. Yep. Great moment. Dwight D. Eisenhower throwing out the first pitch. Mario Cuomo as a player, 1952. Is that right? Or was he? Oh, they did a scouting report on him. Was he with the Pirates organization? That's what I'll have to look that up. I wasn't aware. Perhaps. If you know, comment down below. Buck O'Neill. Yogi Berra. The Mickey Mantle, 1956. It's a great set. Don Larson, 1956. Picture there for the Yankees. John Kennedy, 1961, throwing out the first pitch. There's Bill Mazeroski. I imagine that's the shot when he hit the home run. Yeah, so that was just a great moment as well. 1960 Pirates back here, by the way. National League champions being the Yankees. And unbelievable piece of history right there. Roger Maris. Not in the Hall of Fame. Some people think he should be. But I think his numbers don't add up to the equivalent of being there. I don't know. Hit 61 homers. That's broken, but there's the asterisk next to the record. I believe it's Frank Robinson, rest in peace. 1966, they were the Orioles. Kurt Flood. So let's read this real quick. It's a free agency beginning, I believe. Is that correct? Am I correct in saying that? Tom Seaver, rest in peace, 1969. Bob Gibson, unbelievable picture there, Hall of Famer. 1968. Roberto, 1972. Never seen that photograph before. It's wonderful. Louis Tiant made it in this, 1975. El Tiante. Pitched 9 shutouts among his 21 wins in 1968. ERA of 1.60. He started the 1975 World Series. Louis is not in the Hall of Fame. Marvin Miller, free agency. Had the Players Association. Just reading these are cool cards. This is at the back. We didn't really talk about this. So here's a paragraph talking about the player, individual, and then some little highlights below that. Reggie Jackson, 1977. There, the Yankees. I remember watching the World Series on TV. And seeing Reggie. Was 8. Did not like him back then. I couldn't stand him as a player. As time has gone on, I obviously appreciate how good he was. His pops, Willie Stargell, rest in peace. I think I mentioned it before. I went to high school with his daughter for 1 year. She was super sweet. But there he is, Pops. We are family. This is 79, the last of the Buccos who won the World Series. Been in the playoffs since then multiple times, but have not gone back. And I would love us to make it at some point. Okay, this is Pete Rose, 1985, and I don't know if this is still the case, but this is... they said in a baseball cardpedia, I believe it is, that this is like the last Rose card within a major release, a major brand, Upper Deck Topps, Panini. I'm not 100% sure if that's true anymore. I know the Leafs put out some products, but I don't know if they consider that. I don't know when that was written. But here is Pete Rose, 1985. And I think he just turned 80 recently. He's getting out there. Bill Clinton threw out the first pitch. looks like in Cleveland. Nolan Ryan, 1991. They were the Rangers. 7 no-hitters. Just talking about that. Hall of Famer right there, Nolan Ryan, phenomenal pitcher. And then we end with George Brett, another Hall of Famer, 1993. Great player as well. Just unreal. And that's it. So they this set is incredible. This came out, like I said, 1994. It was released after they came out with the documentary series. Here's the checklist, by the way. It's based on this series. I don't know if this came out I thought it came out after. I'll have to double check that too. But there you go. That's it. I wanted to share this with you guys. That did come with the Jordan Carlo. It is damaged, which is a shame. I mean, was the top car. It's probably banged around a ton since it's an older release. I don't know how this was stored. I bought this on eBay. I think I paid $10 for this, but this is like a year or so ago. And thought I should get to it. I started watching the documentary series again. I was watching it and then stopped for a while and thought, wait a minute, I never finished that. And started watching it again and realized, oh, I have that set. Let's showcase that. And here we are. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Glad I was able to share this with you guys today. A little piece of baseball history. The set, I think you buy for around $20, $20 to $30 on eBay, sealed. And yeah, if you're into baseball and baseball history, might be a nice thing for you. You might want to check out that Ken Burns documentary series. Like I said, it is available on Amazon. I think you have to get the PBS documentaries subscription in order to watch. It's not free anymore. It's not part of the Prime portion of Amazon. But there is a 7-day trial. At least I had that, and that's what I used that to watch this to complete it. So I definitely encourage you, if you've never seen this documentary series, to go watch it. It's extremely interesting, and the time goes by very fast on it. You don't even realize. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this with your friends and loved ones. The eBay link is down below in the description. That's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you stopping by and checking out this baseball set that came out with 1984, based on the Ken Burns baseball documentary film series. Till next time, folks, this is John Sports Card signing off. We'll see y'all soon.